Ever since I was a little boy, I dreamed for the stars of being an athlete in the Olympics. My parents bought me a trampoline for us to play. But what they didn't realize is that when I used the trampoline, I found my hidden potential. I did indeed. And I started doing crazy flips and turns and twists. And that's when my dreams started. I trained and trained and trained until I couldn't no more. I did the impossible and finally reached my goal. In the end, hard work did pay off. And that was until this old guy who works at a gas station comes in and jumps 5 feet without breaking a sweat. What? How's that possible? In the year 2006, director Victor Salva created the movie The Peaceful Warrior. The movie talked about how you can't find your true potential without blood, tears, and sweat, but with emotions to blend with your hard work. Hello, my fellow potatoes and potatoes. I'm Aldrich, and today I'm going to be talking about the movie The Peaceful Warrior. Note that this is a mix of a project and a video, so this is for entertainment and for a project that I showed to my teacher in a few days. So enjoy, I guess. So, The Peaceful Warrior, I watched this at school and it's pretty good. Spoiler alert, since I'm going to summarize the whole movie in one of the parts, and then some connections to one of my real-life experiences. That is what I'm basing my video on. The image is right there. If you want to read it, then you can pause the video. So without any further interruptions, let's get this bread. In a summary, a middle-aged man named Dan Millman has a dream of going to the top. Being the best, apparently. Dan jumped on a trampoline and just said, okay, guess I'm good at gymnastics, apparently. Gotta go practice for the Olympics, Mom! The problem is that Dan, he's always doing stupid stuff, not caring about a thing that happens to him just for training. This was until Dan visits a gas station, and the guy working at the gas station did a 5-foot jump out of nowhere. His name was Socrates, by the way. Soccer ball. And then Dan just goes, whoa, what? Wait, what? How did you just do, what? How did you just do that? I don't get, what? And then Socrates just says, I cleared my mind. Okay, this is saying from my perspective now. So apparently by clearing your brain, it was fairly impossible. Apparently experts estimate that the mind thinks between 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts a day. There's a ton of thoughts going into your brain. That means you cannot clear your mind. Otherwise, you probably die or something. Because you have any more thoughts to do your brain. It's that's really impossible. And you know how many that is? Just clear your mind, just jump 5 feet off the ground. Yeah, sure, Socrates, sure. And then Dan breaks his leg, apparently. But can still do his flips like when he did before. Before that happened, Dan wanted to thank Socrates. But when he did, he tried, he wasn't there, apparently. There was a quote in the movie where it said, you can be in a dream for a lifetime, but you wouldn't know it. So he wasn't even in a dream, even though back in the movie he slapped Dan. So I just thought, boy, this guy's dead. So that's an interesting movie object. Viewer says, nope, we are not done here yet because I still have to do some cool movie connections to me. Yay! I'm saying it's in a depression state. It's not being without fear, but with having determination in spite of it. This connects to me because one time when I was 7, and out of nowhere there was like a really big spider. My mom and dad were upstairs, and I couldn't really call him because the spider was on the stairs, and no one was like gonna get it. That's when I got my big boy shoes and said, I'm gonna kill this spider. Yes, I know there's a video in the Odd Ones Out saying that you shouldn't kill spiders, but when you're a little boy, all you see is that this spider's gonna hurt me, and I have to do something to stop that. So I got a little slipper, squashed the little spider, even though it was like, in my head, it was like a huge spider, like Godzilla big. And yeah, that's kind of basically the connection I had in that quote. Because I had determination, even though spiders was actually one of my most greatest fears before I conquered that. So I guess, yeah, that is what means when you're having fear, but having determination. Remember to live just this one day, and not add tomorrow's troubles to today's load. So I guess this is kind of connecting to do not hold any grudges and just live to one day. I'm guessing. Oh wait, I think I get it now. So this quote is saying that any troubles you have in that one day, let it go because tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow. Yeah. So what is my connection? Let's see. My connection is that when I was 8, I had a cousin. His name was Derek, I think. And we were like playing Nerf guns and some stuff. But then he actually got a really good shot at me. He shot me in the head and I got so mad and said, Derek, I'm not your friend anymore. And then I just stomped and said, Dad, can we just go home? I'm mad at him. Yeah, there was just like a really bad grudge. And then when I was like 9, I just realized, oh shoot, that was like a really dumb thing. Yeah, but then I guess the lesson here for this thing is don't hold grudges, because if you even do, then it's basically pointless, because by the time you realize it, it's just too late and stuff. Alright guys, from now on this will be a podcast because my animation booth has closed. So the final connection of me is this quote. It's a belief in your heart that there will be always more good than bad in the world. Now I kind of had a connection with this from a student to teacher kind of person of view. I forgot which teacher taught me this, but then I remember it was some sort of teacher. So the teacher who taught me this, I already told you, but then they told me that whenever there's always gonna be everyone. Sorry. Cut this. No one is born evil. That is what I learned from the teacher that taught me. No one is born evil. You know why? Because God made us good. God made us all perfect. But then it's the things in life that corrupt us. The obstacles in life that corrupt us. So if you have a bad family or something, then those lessons, then that is the thing that's gonna turn you evil. So I guess that's my connection. I learned that from a teacher perspective, and that's how I can connect to that. Because I learned that you cannot be bad, even though I thought there are bad people in the world. Thank you guys for watching this. Hi, Mr. Val. When is this due again? Oops.